So today, you guys, let's talk about marrying the wrong person. In today's world, you can find out anything about anybody. But we're going to get right to the tax part of it. Now, if you've married the wrong person, you could either be an injured or innocent spouse. Let's start off with the injured spouse. Now, the injured spouse is Form 8379. 8379 is the form that you need if you're going to be claiming an injured spouse. This is when your spouse has a significant amount of debt: federal tax debt, state debt, child support, unemployment, because a lot of people don't know that unemployment is taxable. Or maybe you were sending a kid to college, or maybe you were going to purchase you a car and now your refund has been taken. So this is something that you have to do your research on when you are choosing a spouse, because you take on your spouse's tax liability when you file married, filing joint. And so the 8379 is for injured spouse. You overpaid, you had a refund coming, and now your refund has been taken because your spouse owes federal, state, unemployment, whatever their tax bill was, and they took your money, your refund. You have 3 years to go back. This is why it's so important for people to file their taxes and file them on time. Then you have innocent spouse, and that is a Form 8857. This is when your spouse didn't report some income, understated their income. Maybe they were a gambler and they received a W-2G, and they didn't file it on the tax return because they didn't want you to know that instead of being at work doing what they were supposed to do, they were gambling and they won some money this time. They said, I'm just going to keep it. I'm not going to. But the IRS knows that you received a W-2G. Whoever was the payer had to report this to the IRS. And your spouse didn't want to get in trouble with you, so they kept it a secret. And you were innocent in this matter. You didn't know. And sometimes people are like, how they didn't know? Sometimes spouses still allow one person to be the financial person, and they file the taxes. And so you have to be very strategic, and I don't want people in their later years not to get married if this is something that you want to do, but you have to be aware of these things, just like you have to be aware of STDs to get tested. If a person doesn't want to get tested, that's your answer right there. If a person doesn't want you to look at their tax return, say, I want to see your 1040 for the last couple of years, so you'll know if they owe money. You can look on their tax return. These are legitimate issues that you need to discuss. Now you got to pay somebody to get you out of this. And let me just say this: if it's not an astronomical amount of money, it's not going to be worth doing. This is not for the petty mind trying to do something over a couple $100. Pay it. Just pay it. It's not going to be worth it. Just pay it. But if it's a lot of money and you're in a lot of trouble because you're with a spouse who's done wrong, and then your innocent spouse, you have to be divorced or not living in the same space anymore. Keep that in mind as well. I hope this helps somebody, maybe a prevention. If you're thinking about getting married, now you know this. I'm a phone call away. You can call me. You go to Healing My Finances and you book your personal and exclusive call to talk directly to me. Also, if you're interested in one of our retreats in your city, in the comfort and convenience of your city, over a delicious meal in a beautiful environment, go to healingmyfinances.com. If you are interested in one of our tax debt relief island retreats that are exclusively for women, go to healingmyfinances.com. If you are in a 911 situation and you have already received a LT11 or a 1058, you don't have time to play. You only have 30 days for an appeal, and you say, I don't have time for a retreat, I don't have time for any of that, I need some help, 911. Go to peaceofmindresults.com, and that is peaceofmindresults with an S.com, or you can reach us at 877-373-2651. That is 877-37-DREAM. That is if you are in a 911 emergency and you know you don't have a lot of time. They're about to garnish your wages. They're about to take everything that you work so hard for. Then you dial that number, or you go to peaceofmindresults.com, and I encourage you to go to the website, because you're going to have to fill out a form anyway, so we can kind of get a better understanding of what you need from us, because we're here to help you only when you're ready. We're only here to help you when you're ready. It doesn't matter how much education we have, how much experience we have, how many people we helped. If you're not ready, we cannot help you, and we want to respectfully preserve our time and your time and our time for someone who is actually ready. Be ready, because there are things that you're going to have to do on your end in order for this to be successful and to actually make it work. If you're listening to people telling you the fresh start and pennies on the dollars, that is a sales pitch. So we are transparent, and we are to the point and honest. We don't play any games about your time or your money. We're here for you guys, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. And I want to thank you guys for taking this ride with me this morning. It's such a beautiful day. It's not too hot, not too cool, and this is why I took the leap of faith and moved, because I wanted to be able to wear a jean jacket in November. So take the leap of faith when you're ready. And again, thank you for taking this ride. I am Jacqueline Hamilton, aka Jacqueline Strictly Business. I love you. The best credit to have is with yourself. Give yourself credit. Believe in yourself. Know that you know that you know that you can do and have anything that you possibly want. Also, with God. I love you guys.